thank you will in a few minutes. Put your hands together for Mr. Brian O'Brien. There's never really a good way to introduce you because it's you.
The intro sparked. In a second. That intro sparked a little bit of debate at my table. If you ever want to try the whole rip your shirt off thing and do poetry, I won't think you're biting me. Just say it.
Unzip your pants. Take it off!
I'm wearing pajama pants under this, man. I double bagged it.
Just wear a condom.
So, anybody ever move in with a significant other?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, during your first flight ever, did they ever take all of their shit and leave?
Not the first time, but eventually.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I had that on the first time, so, I need revenge. This first poem, it's old as shit. It's called It's Like. It's like when it feels like it's the beginning of the end. Really, it's just the end of the day. It's the birth of a countless yesterday. Well, anyway, I'll just stress to say that till death's resting sway, I'll say the words that best amaze. Now, maybe it's my sudden phase of comparative arrogance that makes it apparent that this shit is narrative imperative. I've only been called arrogant because I dare to live. It's like, if I could live my life in a day's light, maybe my soul might ignite, right? If I just stay bright, pray to say right, let day fade away into night, keep pain inside a hindsight, maybe I'll avoid a rhyme that sounds trite. It's like, number one prime directive is reflected through genuflection's mere mention. Alignment detection has 9 dimensions, so I maintain divine reflection to strive to wreck it with lines prophetic. I kick phonetics directing to alphabetic selection while my auto detection is detecting the lessons of directed stresses. It's like, I see things, extend greetings, tarot readings, my pen is bleeding, but these tense feelings seem to be retreating. So for these reasons I'm leading, succeeding in greed, eating, now feeding to be the real thing. I'm about to get back into sickle shape soon, so maybe this will be less embarrassing then. This next one's called Sick, and it just seems appropriate, even though I've been doing it for like the last 6 months. Whatever, I don't care. This is for me. Huh. I've been so sick of myself lately. I'm uncomposed, compromised, new pressures are chasing me daily. I've been erasing faces placed in my brain's darkest spaces, trying to break self to save me. Another self-hostage locked in his own bondage, and I guess it's time I break free. I guess what I'm really saying is lately, I'm just sick of me. This is not some emo poem. I'm just attempting to be real, cause there's an itch that I can't scratch, and really I don't see the appeal of the feeling of uneven breathing, leaving me reeling. It's evil. I want to rip the doubt out of me, finally be my own sequel. I'll plot out word by word because I'm sick of how I feel. Man, I'm just sick of a lot of people. I try to keep things equal, I mean on an even keel, but it seems to me that most people actually seek to be deceitful. The chaos keeps crashing, clattering constantly, and it's hard for me to be peaceful. I'm not complaining about everyone, I'm just sick of the weak-willed. Fuck it, I'm just sick of weakness. The feelings that sneak in, seeking to reveal bleakness, beaten into each of us, and who we believe that we can't beat it. I seek a sequence of words and a direction to free us. The only problem is I don't see it, and I'm sick of feeling speechless. Now there are other factors that I'm sick of as well, and a data page contains the space to tell, but what this page displays is placed to maintain my mental health. I feel crazy these days, lost in a haze, other days feeling far from well, but today is the day I finally feel sick of feeling sick of myself.
Yeah.
I got a new poem that I pretty much wrote today. It's a first draft. I'm gonna work on it some more. It doesn't have a title yet. I'm thinking it's either happiness or love or something like that. I don't fucking know. Yeah, this is like really, really positive hippie shit. Pay attention, this is crazy. If God is love, then why are you still dwelling in the hell of hatred? I place that statement hoping you face a secret held sacred. Happiness is patience even on days of chaos and frustration. I find true elation is reliably placed in the smallest of situations. So much smaller than the shit you're facing. But but it's potently powerful, recharging the grace within. Some days I'm just happy to be breathing in. If you only see gray skies, you need to fix your vision. A perspective seeking problems always has ammunition, and a perniciously pesky preponderance for forming poor decisions. Fortunately, I'm reforming and forging a better skin, mending a better perspective because love springs from within. Seems the better medicine for what my generation finds so menacing. I'm done pretending presently that I'm irresponsible for how my thoughts sit. A lot of my best friends are rocking a toxic logic, so I'm just talking, trying to change the topic. This one was a special request from a guy sitting over there.
Marvel.
It's called Marvel Lust, and it's a poem about nerd shit, like comic books and
Nerds.
how awesome I am.
Nerds.
Nerds.
Ow.
My defiant story arc spark, so now I impart these incendiary mixed messages of comic book fandom. I'll keep past shit. Wow, I totally fucked that up.
Shake it up.
I know it'll help. I know it'll help.
Jason.
You know my drink.
Work it out.
Nerds.
Okay, so let me start this over. Sorry about that. I'm a little drunk.
Nerds.
Nerds, that's throwing me off. I'm blaming you now. None of it's my fault. Just like my breakup. My defiant story arc spark. So now I impart these incendiary mixed messages. I've kicked past that last act of comic book fandom. It's pandem, oni, a madness, because now I flow like Spider-Man across a prismatic acid drop, flinging web lines of rhyme from rooftop to doorstop non-stop. I kick across the tip-top highest point of the apex as Gavin Gus's past a palest shaded crimson go circumspect as to what the fuck I'll say next. I display text like my cell phone being overblown by dizzy damsels damning my impenetrable brick walls. I answer the call to yes y'all to circumvent your downfall. All in all, I'll spin your gray matter to make you stammer as to whether sin matters and think of grim matters like I was the thing. Adjacent to the blazing storm to stay warm though skin is rock tough. I spit raw enough to spray static till my tongue displays tendencies equivalent to elastic. Invisible to most, but shit, I'm fantastic. You see, I'm like Professor X and I seek out the opposite sex because I know exactly what these Jean Greys will say next. And yet I stay vexed. Well, fuck it, they can have it. I'm Maverick, a middle-lapse dynamic, plotting planet like Mr. Sinister, a dream diminisher, executioner past the perimeter, power inhibitor, Genoshan ocean liner, mind style, define a rhymer, archangel with the heart of Iceman. I mean, damn, I am the multiple man. Bruce Banner on a slow boil, ghost riding to a night's toil. You couldn't handle the hassle because I'm that Frank Castle type of asshole having fun with it. Cause my shit's punishment. I'm gonna do one more poem before I leave, and it's sort of fitting to the theme of things outside the comic book poem of breakups. And this poem has to do with something that an exclusive right was given to that has now been revoked. And this poem is called Sex Poem. I fucking fuck like a fucking thunderstorm, leaving girls feeling electrified, soaked and warm. I'm tapping into some unknown powerful force, similar to whatever's the source of my discourse. It's just, there's so much perfection in the expression of two people undressed and sweating, deeply kissing, clawing, writhing, and stretching, powerfully passionate, playful, paced aggression. Don't let foreplay go unmentioned, because I believe in handcuffs, teasing, and slowly tempting, till she's breathless. Then I can push my tongue in any direction, melting her into nothing but a huddled puddle of jumpy reflexes. I mean, seriously, where do you think I picked up this practice? What kind of exercise could make a man's mandible muscle so massive, his tongue so elastic, with each muscle fully mastered? Fuck it, I love to eat pussy like I just finished fasting. I like the girls that grab the back of my head and pull me in deeper, because they're the same type who later scream, deeper, deeper. I believe in multiple positions. I can do both fast and slow, but I really love the girls who can let their inhibitions go. Simply another wicked ex-Catholic boy with dark secrets in tow, and I don't normally display this side, because I'm too proud to come off desperately, but it's my secret weapon, and I'm careful with who I share ecstasy, because I can make a girl come just by messing with the neck expertly, biting, sucking, licking, nibbling, never giving a hickey. Man, this is already explicit, so let me finish it up simply. I fuck like a poet. What? Thank you, you guys have been awesome.
Holy
One more.
Okay, one more.
Yeah. Bill, Bob, Bill.
Bill, Bob, Bill?
Yeah.
If I do Bob, I want to do Slate too. So I'll do two more. This is a poem called Build, Bob, Build. Every word starts with the letter B. Okay, I'll drink some water really quick.
Better be good.
Basically, Bob's been burning. Bob's been breaking. But Bob believes broken beings become built back better. Build, Bob, build. Behold, Bob building beautifully, brick by brick, beautifully building Bob. Bob builds, believing beauty belittles brutality because beings become better by beholding beauty, but brutality belongs below basements. Bob's building brings bravery beside rashness because Bob's been believing being by belonging becomes bested before betterment. Build, Bob, build, because Bob's been built. This is my last poem. It's a poem about a hitman, and the moral is, don't trust that girl. And every word starts with the letter S. It's called Slade Ellington.
You better finish strong, man.
This is
Finish strong now.
it's like your first time here, dude. Alright. Well, this is Slade Ellington. See serious Slade. Slade steps slow. See slick, smooth, sly, sociopathic Slade. Slade shoes shift silently, slowly slipping. Slade surreptitiously stalking. Stock Slade, stock. Slade sells shots. Shell shots straight. Strategically seeking somebody, somebody seeks stock. Sell sword Slade shells simply solid stone. See Slade shoot. Shoot Slade, shoot. Slade soul shadow. Solemnly subverting something, spiritually spaced, somewhat strange, seeking similarity. Suddenly subconscious stops slipping Slade's sight. Slade shoes stop. Stop Slade, stop. Suddenly Stone Slade sees something suspicious. Smoke spreading, signaling suburban supermarket scorched. She stands smiling, seductive, synonymously sunshine. Slade sees summer. Slade soul shivers. Slade sees summer. She seeks something. Summer solution simply subverting suburban sprawl. Spreading social spirituality, stomping stagnant systems. Summer smiles, silencing. See Slade smoldering. Slade sees summer. She seems supernatural, somehow strangely serene, simultaneously supremely soulful. Stone Slade shell shifts, suddenly shattering. Summer seems significant. She shoots Slade.